So you are tired of playing the same type of shooter game over and over again. They are good games and all, but there is no change in the game. You are stuck with your beginner gun just getting destroyed, or using different guns that suck or just similar. You want change, just the littlest bit. So you get an idea. You decide that you should go on Roblox and see what they have to offer. You go to the fighting section of the discovery page, and after looking through some pretty stupid games, you find something different. Find a game called Arsenal, and based on its ratings, you think it can be different. So without thinking twice, you click and wait to get in the game. You are excited as you load in, thinking that this is going to be different. No more crappy beginner guns, no more crappy guns, no more just plain old killing people over and over again, the same old boring way. Maybe there is something different about it. So, just like that, you deploy and start playing. Your hopes are high, but after 2 minutes, the truth has shattered you. This is just the same old shooting game, and the people who like it just like to play the same old shooter. There's nothing wrong with that, but considering most shooters are the same these days, it is no surprise that most people would like a change of pace. From the same games that make you want to hit someone with your keyboard. Yeah, that might be a problem. Well, good luck explaining that to the cops. Now, before I talk about the other game that I'm going to mention in this video, I want all of you to know that I do not think Arsenal is the worst game on the planet. I see why people would like it. In fact, I used to play it myself. However, just like some other people, I got tired of the same thing. I was tired of the same guns and the newer ones being trash. In fact, I'm not just talking about the new ones. Some of the original ones are garbage too. Also, one thing I realized, it has different game modes, but all of them suck, except for Legacy, Competitive, and Standard. I will admit, besides those game modes, there are some interesting ones that probably required some thinking, but they still sucked. One of the reasons why some of the game modes sucked was due to some of the hella trash guns that they have. Now, I'm not going to go into that much detail about Arsenal guns due to the fact that this video would be pretty long. So I will just complain about one gun, and that gun is the Hush Puppy. This gun is a suppressed pistol that does lots of damage. However, unless you're like Tanker, it's not going to end very well having it. If you are in a 1v1, you're doomed. If you are shooting someone from afar, you are also probably going to die. Just having the Hush Puppy is a nightmare. Now, the only way you can basically kill someone is if you find a good hiding spot in the map. And when I say good, I mean really good, because the Arsenal characters are bright colors, and then wait for someone to run on by, and you have to hit them in the head. If you don't, you are probably screwed. So again, I have more to say about Arsenal, but I don't want this video to be like 20 minutes long. So that is all I have to say for Arsenal. Actually, I have one more thing to say about Arsenal. Hackers. You will most likely see a hacker often, and when you do see them, you just have to hope Koneko Kitten is in your server to get them the boot, or else you're screwed. So you are extremely disappointed with the results of Arsenal. You thought it would be different, but to your disappointment, it is not what you thought it would be. However, before you lose hope, you see a smaller game that has also rated well. It is called Paintball, and it seems pretty cool. So you join the game and deploy. At first, you think it's just like the other games, but then you realize, even though the beginner gun is not the best, it is better than the ones you usually get. But it doesn't seem that creative until you see that you can actually shoot upward to rain fire on people. And even better, it doesn't take much skill to do, so even new people can enjoy it. It is a bit easy to dodge it though, but if no one expects it, you can get quite the amount of kills. You can also use kill streaks from a radar to a sentry to a drone that flies around you and shoots at other people to a literal nuke. I know, who doesn't want to piss a bunch of people off by dropping one of these bad boys? This game seems amazing, so you keep on playing and playing until you have a new favorite game. Now, there are quite a few reasons why paintball is better than Arsenal. The first reason being that paintball allows you to pick your guns, and as that is usually how shooting games work, the beginner guns are different. The beginner guns are actually pretty good. For example, one of the first guns you can buy, the SMG, is a really good gun for being really cheap. Another good gun that is pretty cheap is, if not one of the best guns in the game, is the UMP. Also, unlike most shooters on Roblox, you can get kill streaks, which I mentioned before, and I gotta say, each are very useful. Now, I want to mention again how you can rain fire, and all you have to do is pick a spot where a lot of people on the other team are, or just one person, and shoot up. The thing I like about this is that it's not too hard to do. Even if you are new, you should not break a sweat. Also, before you guys get concerned about people doing this to you, it's not that hard to dodge. So it does take a little skill if someone is good at dodging. So if you have a bit of skill, that is also going to help you a lot in both situations. The thing I like about the sentries in this game is that you can upgrade them from being small and hard to see from being almost invincible and huge. Now, it's not that hard to take out a sentry, however, if there's one at your spawn, it's not going to be fun. I can assure you that. Now, just like other games, I will admit paintball does have a flaw. The one thing I don't like about this game is that it's pretty pay to win. However, if you are good at the game, it's not that hard to take out the pay to winners. But if you are new, it will probably be a pain. So now you know the differences between Arsenal and paintball, and how I think paintball is the best shooter game on Roblox. Again, this is my opinion, and I do not hate Arsenal. I just think it's a pretty boring game that I do not like. So I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you check out paintball. And also, there's nothing wrong with liking both games as well. So that is my video explaining why I think paintball is way better than Arsenal. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I was gaming. Stay safe. Have a great day. Take care of yourself, and peace out.